Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope everybody is having a fabulous day, and I hope you're staying positive and not letting any negativity get to you to ruin your day or to diminish your light. Okay? Got to stay positive out here in these streets. So today I'm going to be making my husband's favorite meal, which is smothered pork chops. So you want to see how I'm going to make it? Stick around. Seasonings I'll be using: smoked paprika. I have a backup of regular paprika. It doesn't matter. I just like smoked paprika better. And then I got some Creole seasoning here, black pepper, no salt seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder. So those are my seasonings. Yeah, these are thick. They're not the thin ones this time. These are pretty thick. First thing I like to do, I like to wash my meat. I gotta wash my meat. That's how I've always done things. I can't just take something out the packet and start cooking. I gotta wash my meat, y'all. So you're having a pretty good day? I hope you are. I'm just curious, what are y'all cooking today? And have you cooked smothered pork chops before? How do you make your smothered pork chops? Do you prefer the thin cut or the thick cut like these? Next thing I want to do is take a paper towel and just kind of pat the meat dry, and this helps the seasonings to stick better. I need to get a plate. Hold on, y'all. All right, I got a little plate here. I just want to pat these dry, get the extra water off of it. And that helps the seasonings to stick better. Okay. These are really thick. All right, that's good. Working with 4 pork chops here. Start out with the organic no salt seasoning. This stuff is really good. I got this from Costco. Let me know if y'all used this before and how do you like it. Start out with my smoked paprika. That's next. I gotta get some more of this. I'm running low. I use it so much. And then I need to use my black pepper. this is my garlic powder. Don't matter what side, really. I love garlic. I don't think y'all love garlic like I do. I love garlic and onions. I just like my food filled with seasoning. I don't like no bland food, y'all. And my onion powder. Putting a generous amount on there. Okay. And I bought this yesterday, the day before yesterday. I got this from Winco. We have a Winco in the area. And I said, oh, look at this. Let me try this out. So, it's my first time trying this particular Creole seasoning. I'm just going to do it like this. I'm not going to use a lot of this because it has sodium and salt already, and I got to watch my blood pressure, y'all. So whenever I can, I try to cut down on the salt as much as possible. So that's why whenever you see me cook anything, you will see me use a lot of this organic no salt seasoning. If not this, it'll be Mrs. Dash. So I'm going to do the other side of this meat, and then I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. So now I'm going to add my flour in a bowl. Not a whole lot, just enough to coat the pork chops. I need to re-up on my flour here. Okay, so just a little. The way to have your pork chops be really flavorful is to season the flour. So that's what I'm going to do. The same seasonings you'll see here, I'm going to add all of that seasoning to my flour. So it's a double whammy of flavor. And you can add as much or as little as you want. You season your food to taste, to your taste. I'm not going to add any more of this to the flour because, like I said, this has a lot of salt. And I'm going to add my garlic powder. Get more. Pepper, and my smoked paprika. Let's just do it this way. All right. Let me grab a fork. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix all those seasoning in the flour. Mix it all up there with my fork. Right. So there. Okay guys, I'm back. So next I'm going to take my pork chop and I'm just gonna lightly coat both sides of the pork chop with the flour. Like this. I got my pork chops here just to let that flour set. These pork chops are pretty thick, so I want to say brownies like for 5 to 6 minutes. I got my chopped onions frying. Actually, you don't want to leave them in very long. You just want them to be browned, or keep them in until they're translucent or transparent. Okay. Next, I'm adding flour to my onions, as I'm going to be making a gravy. So, stir that in. Just like this. I'm going to turn my heat up just a little higher. There we go. So blend the flour in the pan with the onions, chop up all that flavor. Right, that's how it's looking. Stuff is amazing, guys. You gotta try this. It comes in chicken flavor and vegetable flavor. I think it comes also in beef flavor. This stuff here is my go-to. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this in some water and add it to my onions. And from there, I'm going to make a gravy. So I have my water here. And I'm going to mix in my water. This is better than bouillon. Add just like maybe a tablespoon to the water. And blend it. It's like a paste. Like I said, you can use cubes or powder, but this is my favorite. And I just add that in there, mix it up in the water. You can add as little or as much as you want. And guys, the key to lump-free gravy is to constantly stir. Keep stirring while slowly adding in your chicken stock. The pork chops are going to cook the rest of the way in this sauce. Okay, so I'm going to turn this heat down. I got it on 6. I'm going to turn it down and let them simmer for about maybe 15 minutes. And let's move on to the next thing. I'm going to add my cabbage to the same pan I used to cook the pork chops.
Yes.
So there you go. The pork chops were a hit with hubby. He loved them. So everyone, if you're loving the content and want to join the family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I drop a new video. You won't want to miss out on what's coming up next. So like I always say, stay positive and stay fabulous.